Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate for Saturday night, 8 p.m., baby. Ready to rock. Ready to kick it. Ready to flip it. Ready to get it. Bitcoin getting tighter and tighter in that zone. Are we going to break out tomorrow or into tonight? You never know. We're going to find out on the live. Do we get a short squeeze when I'm live? Seems like we get one every single time Sammy shows up. We might just get one again. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room. Before you. Everybody, we're going to leave Meg at the gas station. Just got to close the door slowly. Brian, jump in the car. Peter, I thought we weren't going to do this anymore. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being an awesome part of the stream, being a lifer. Being a part of this stream means you're an amazing individual, meaning you go after it. You make it happen every single time. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We're on our way. We're on our way, baby. 64,600, on our way to 65,000 subscribers. 65 is going to be a big milestone. She's a beauty. And we're at 64,666,666. Man, shout out to everybody here on the live. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're so awesome. So awesome to see you here tonight. Let's get a 333 in the comment. I want to see how many people are hyped right now. If you're hyped, let me get a 333 in the comment section. Let's go, baby, if you're hyped. Let's go. Woo. Let's go, baby, let's go. I love it, I love it. Look at all those 333s. People coming strong. Love that. The lifers, baby. No one beats the lifers. Nobody beats the lifers, baby. We got this. We got this. Always, baby, always, always, and always, baby. Every single time. I like this track. The GOAT is back, baby. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer experience. Experience something new, baby, with me every single day. Lifer wears that C on his jersey. That bass slaps. I like that guy. Shout out to D Shovel. Shout out to Ilya Sokolovsky. Ondo to the upside, banging on him in the flag. We're making gains, baby. Bang, bang, bang for Ondo. Woo! It feels good to make money on a Saturday. I tell you what, I made more money than most people from my house trading today than most people do going out to work grinding. Heck, I make more money when I'm out on a boat. I'm telling you, trading is the game. I gave you Maneki, I gave you Jasmine, I gave you Ondo, I gave you the gains. It never stops, baby! I tried to let it go. Since you're gone, I gotta clean this place you left dirty. Moving on into another phase where you can't hurt me. Why is it so hard now? I gotta confess I'm losing you. Why do you keep haunting me? I gotta confess I tried to let it go. I found myself alone. I tried to let it go. I tried to let it go.
it go. I'm over the rain. Why is it so hard, man? I gotta confess I'm losing it. Why do you keep haunting me? I gotta confess, I tried to let it go. I found myself alone. I tried to let it go. I'm all over the rain. I tried to let it go. I find myself alone. I tried to let it go. I'm all over the rain.
Bam. And today, is brought to you by Chainlink. No, but I love Chainlink. Just wanted to bring a Chainlink hat onto the stream tonight. I got 100K in Chainlink at 109. So I wouldn't mind if you saw the logo jumping in Chainlink today. Pump my bags, baby. But shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hey, Bobby, can we get the music up and running here in the background? Let's go. Hey, and I can do my best Bob Mettery. He went out of his way all the way to the upside there. Shout out to the upside flippy dip scoop. He ate a hot dog, then he slammed it back in. Unbelievable. Never seen anything like that in my entire life. Absolute insanity. I think he's going to go home and just absolutely jump out a window after this. It's so exotic, insane. This is just absolutely ridiculous. That's my Bob Mettery. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I actually know Bob Mettery. He's a good friend of my good friend, which is really weird out of nowhere. Next thing you know, he's full sending it with the full send boys in Nelk. But I was actually hanging out with him at the Andover Golf Course and Andover Country Club here back in Massachusetts, where I was from. Pretty crazy, man. I have to be honest, your work ethic is impeccable. Shout out to Ez Razor. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Life Show, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's hit it. Let's flip it. Let's get it in. And money is pouring into cryptocurrency right now. 67,800. We might even crack 68,000 after all the sideways price action. Bang, bang, bang. Defense is impregnable. Amen. I'm fishing on the boat, watching the live. God bless this life. Love you, Mr. Price. Shout out to Barber Trader Joe. I hope you catch a fatty on that boat. Missed you, bro. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Yeah, I could have went to Consensus, I guess, but my wife could pop at any moment, really. She's having contractions. We may think we might have the baby in 5 days, 4 days, a week. We don't know. The baby's due the 28th, but I mean, full term really in a couple more days. So if everyone doesn't know, I'm having my third daughter expecting very, very soon. So I'm pretty ecstatic over it. It's weird. It's like you try to act like it's not the biggest thing in your life, but a kid's coming. So no matter how, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? So anyway, and we found out her name. We called her Samira. I like my name, S-A-M, Samira. So Samira will be her name. Samira Sunshine Price, baby. Anyway, but yeah. So blessings on blessings. 67,840 for Bitcoin. Let's jump back into BTC. I showed you this flag earlier today. I told you I was long. I hit 2 longs cooking. I'm still in both longs. I got alerts all over the place. I got alts pumping. We hit ONDO for gains. The market's ripping. I'm excited. You should be excited. And there's just about a lot happening. That is my mother's name, Samira. See, look at that. Great name, right? Hope everything goes as smooth as possible. Samira is a beautiful name. Shout out to Casper Coin Pampin in the house. We love you. We appreciate you. Beautiful name. Congratulations. Yeah, my wife came up with the name. I think it was about 4 days ago. A week ago, something like that. I have 2 daughters and 2 granddaughters and another granddaughter due in November. Daughters are the best, man. Girls for girls, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Dopamine Wave Pool. Shout out to Crypto Father with 3. Shout out to Dave Roy. Shout out to Tesla Man. God bless you with $3 because the world needs you to be taken care of for all the things you've done for so many people. Man, my daughters are really good to me, though. They really, honestly, even at a young age, daughters do they cater more to you than your son would. Like, your daughter will come by and just hand you, an iced tea and say, hey, daddy, I just want you to have this. Like, daughters love to kind of butter their dads up, especially if you have a good relationship with your kids. Anyway, I'm looking for this pump to the upside. The 7-minute is getting tighter and tighter above the 200 SMA. However, I don't really, ask for much on Saturday night, so it doesn't look like we'll get too much on a Saturday night, but you never know. But it is looking like we could get a move further to the upside. What do you think of the hat? You never see me with a hat on. Pretty weird, right? I look like an old man. Shout out to everybody here out in Sarasota. Went to the Main Street Fair today, or, Farmers Market, whatever you have, market, Main Street Market. And it was awesome, man. I believe it's from about like 7, or maybe it's from like 9 to 2. And it was just so awesome, man. There was a breeze this morning. If you were here in Florida on the Gulf, we woke up this morning to a gusty breeze. It would die down by 2 and get hot. But, it's 84 degrees and beautiful right now at 8 o'clock at night. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm putting the lime into the water. I'm going lime tonight. All right. I like to do limes on the weekends. You know what I mean? I don't drink alcohol anymore, and I did for years, so I'm not saying it. So just I love, that's the thing. One thing I do, again, I don't want to bring up how, alcohol is no good, but the one thing I do miss about alcohol is just the ambiance of like the mint leaf, whatever, just all the different little things they do and all the different fun drinks that you can have. Again, alcohol sucks. I shouldn't even talk about it like that. But I'm like a cook and I'm a chef and or an artist of life. And I just love the taste, the touch, all the different smells that come out of the aroma. But wow, lime just hits different, huh? Lime juice just hits different. Man, 6 months dry, and I do miss a nice drink. You're funny, man. I've been sober for 4 years now, and honestly, I don't really miss a nice drink. I'm telling you, man, it'll go away. Eventually, you won't even think about it. You'll feel like you never did it. I switched to key limes in my fresh coconut water. I hear they're better for you. Wow, cool, man. 11 years sober. Do not need a drink today. God bless you, overcome. I love that. Sip it on Remy Glass. Oh, my God. Every chart is moving so tight. Drink non-alcoholic. You're funny. I got the blackberry bubbly. I love that. Don't drink, but all this talk. Be right back. Thanks. You're funny, man. 3 years sober and loving it. God bless to you, man. I love that. And honestly, the sober life is the best life. I'm telling you right now. 3 years here and I still miss it. Haven't drunk now for 2 years and only 24, but I ain't missing out. Dude, start young, brother. Start young. You encouraged me to stop smoking after not being able to for 17 years, and I'm 6 months sober. Tesla, man, I love you, man. Whatever makes you feel better about your life and go after the life that you know you deserve. All right? I only drink when I go out to eat. Interesting. Quit drinking, buy ONDO. Amen. Amen. So I see this tightness for Bitcoin. Not much to really talk about. It's right where it was when I was live at 8 in the morning. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's exactly where it was at 8 in the morning. Like, the entire day it went sideways. And you know, Sammy's going to come back to a sideways day. It's going to be the exact same day, right? And, we have a local resistance at 67,000. I even call it 68, 67.9. We break that, we can get it moved further to the upside, all right? I wanted to talk about Bitcoin's Ben's Club here. Bitcoin Ben's Club, right? And this thing is in Sarasota, right? It's pretty close to my house. It's not that far. And I was going to do a meetup here. I'm going to talk to Ben the next few days. I'm going to go meet him. But it's pretty cool, man. And learn online, in person, join, learn, share, and earn. Pretty cool what he has going on here. Investor in future crypto clubs. He's going to do one in Massachusetts. He's going to do one in St. Louis. I mean, he's going to continue to take it over. And he's got memberships, individual single-day passes. Pretty cool, man. I think this is a great idea. And how you make money as a member. 10% of your referring guests monthly membership fees for every referral. Bam. So you get 10% of referrals, 5% off fees, and 2% off fees for referring the guest new members. Only active members receiving earnings. If you're not an active member, you forfeit any earnings you may have been eligible to receive. Interesting. But pretty interesting. You can pay $50 a month to jump on in. I'm going to find out more about it. And it's pretty awesome. They do daily shows and education right there on Bee Ridge, and I literally don't live that far, so pretty awesome to see. There's a Bitcoin club right near my house, and we're gonna get involved. I'm excited to see what's happening there over at Bitcoin Ben's Club. All right, interesting enough. So Bitcoin, can we get bullish? Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, a little sketch, right? It was overbought almost all day and just never got the dump. It's still kind of dangling here, like it's gonna make a massive move to the downside. I'm not a fan of what the stochastics are doing. They don't look amazing, I'll tell you that. But anything could happen. The 15 minute says I'm going to boom. So let's see if this 15 minute could give us some love. Today we got up there, resistance. If we crack that 200 SMA, we're likely going to pump up to my target at 68,600. So look for us to break that 200 SMA on the 15. I'm going to stay long, even though it's high risk, into Sunday and the weekly candle close. But I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Let's get into FLOKI, and that's my update for Bitcoin. If you just wanted to see what I was talking about, see what's going on, everything's in that same tight channel, just like FLOKI is, right? I put out FLOKI. FLOKI looked just like Bonk. It had that same, complex inverted head and shoulder, likely to break to the upside, getting oversold in the daily. To me, it's coming back for a retest. So let's get rid of everything, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. But if you can look at FLOKI two ways. 1, 2, and say, hey, does it come back to the bottom of the pattern, right? Bounce off that, one idea. And we also have this, like, you know, you could say, well, no, it broke out and it's retesting this trend line here, right? And about to pop. Either way, I'm bullish. I want to see some consolidation in this tight area. I do not want to see FLOKI lose 2.3, 207. And if that happens, that occurs, we can get ourselves a nice little move here to the upside for FLOKI. Target takes us all the way to 39803 for FLOKI. And I'm in FLOKI right now. I have a bag. And I think it's the best meme coin to be in compared to all the other meme coins. Why? Well, it's hot, so it's shown that it's going to move with the rest of the memes. It's shown that. So it's got legs. It has the move. It can get the gains. But if you look at all the memes out there, all of them, right? And the main moves, the core that moves together, you have WIF, okay? You have SHIB, WIF 3.2 billion, right? You got SHIB, all right? SHIB coming in at 14 billion, right? If SHIB can get to 14 billion, all these other coins are, can they get to that billion? Now, can WIF 5x? It possibly can. I don't think people realize WIF could still 5x from here, all right? Then Bonk. This is the group that tends to go together. 2.2 billion, right? Bonk. And then when you go to FLOKI, and you can see 2.4 billion, it's just one of the smaller market caps, right? Now, Bonk, also an up-and-comer. We could see a bit of a move. And then there's also, you know, now these will likely, you're almost maybe 5 to 10xing these. Like, I'm not saying you're going to the 100x is over for these, right? So people chasing big gains, you know, not every single meme coin is going to get to a $50 billion market cap. That's unsustainable. It doesn't make sense. Maybe it could happen. I'm open-minded that anything could happen, but it's unsustainable. It doesn't make sense, right? And then you also wanted, you know, and then I jumped on smaller market caps. Like, I got into Brett when it was, you know, what, a $300 million market cap. Brett on base. If I can even find the right Brett. Now it's got a 979, right? Almost at $1 billion. So it's, you know, the key is, so people would take shots at ones that are like 2 million, 1 million, 10 million, not knowing which one is going to be the actual one, and you never know. And you could, trust me, I've done this and I've blazed like 500, 500, 500, 500. Next thing I look back, I did it 20 times. I mean, 10 times, that's 10 grand, right? But eventually one would hit, and I may have, sometimes I broke even. Safe Moon did 100x for me, and I threw over and over again, and eventually 100x. And once you 100x and you put in 3 to 5 grand, like, you're really going to be set. It's going to pay for probably all your other pains. The next one in the mix that has the same type of look and could get hot is MYRO. And we got into MYRO, remember, at 2 cents. We were getting into MYRO when MYRO was tiny, absolutely tiny. And MYRO has the rounded bottom, making the flag here. The daily looks interesting. We talked about accumulation for MYRO in the zone. I gave it to my trading group. I give you guys the exact places to get in. These weren't like buy and sell, stop loss trade. They were saying, hey, the market's down. If you have the guts, this is where you accumulate. If you have the you know, the cojones, and or if you're a lady, if you have, you know, the wherewithal, the moxie. But the idea is this, I mean, that was accumulation. And I didn't post this after the fact. I posted this before, when it was in accumulation. I did this for multiple, like 20, 30 coins that I knew were the hottest coins that could make us some gains. And I went over it all for the last month. This is what I do. I'm a fib retracement guy. But here you can see me on 515 in the trading group. Sorry, man. My wife's spaghetti was so good today. Excuse me there. But, you know, we came right down to the 618 golden pocket, 786, 706. And that's, I even put it out right when it started to get into the accumulation zone. Not like halfway through, right there. And it's just, man, that is it. That's the time to get in. And had you bought into MYRO then, you'd be in the money now, right? Look at that. You'd be in the money a good, look at that. Almost, you'd be double, you would have doubled your money by now. So MYRO is one of my favorite coins, meme coins. I personally believe MYRO can do numbers still. MYRO could get to the $2 billion market cap. I really think it can. I don't see why not. And that's a 10x from here. So I'm still looking for MYRO to possibly 10x. All right. So I like MYRO. It's a meme coin that I'm all about. Circulating supply is out. You can't get dumped on. It's got that sole address. It's got a good crew. And it's also doing good promotion, and it's out there. So anyway, I like MYRO. So we went over Bitcoin. We're still in the tight channel. I'm looking for the pump to the upside. Look at this. Epic protocol. You may know nothing about this coin. You may not like it. You may have just heard about it for the first time with me right now. It doesn't matter what the coin is. I mean, it's cool. It's the coin. But right now I can teach you so much. You pull a fib from where we started this impulse, which is right here, to where we ended it, right? And you can see we came down to the 886 Fibonacci retracement. That's a key retracement. That's a known bottom. This is very likely going to be your bottom for either this coin goes to zero and doesn't do anything they say it's going to do and the team disappears, or this is your bottom. Previous support of resistance, I'm calling a bottom for Epic Prime. I really am. All right. And you guys got lucky. You just saw on my alert list. Got super lucky. But God bless you all. Thank you for being here with the lifer. I love y'all. You're the man, Sean. Thank you. God bless Jamie, man, and all the hard work. Jamie, I know you do a lot behind the scenes. We don't get to talk every day, but I just want to let you know I love you, man, and I know you are grinding, man. And I put a lot of faith in you, man. I really do. And that you're teaching me how to grow the company to another level. Because by putting faith in you, I can move on to other things and you can handle it. And I'm just excited where we're going. Blessings to all the people that helped us, Lifer community and my Lifer business, just continue to smash it out the park. Crack revenue every single month and continue to grind. I'm really, really, really loving it. I'm loving CEO in this company and I'm having a blast. So shout out to everyone I don't even call them employees. I call them dream makers, dream workers. All my dream makers, everyone that helps me achieve my goals and dreams. And in turn, I hope I can help you achieve your goals and dreams by working with me. Blessings on blessings. So stops below 792 and loading up on render is a likely, gonna make some gains. It's starting to make the same inverted head and shoulder the memes did. It looks a little different, but it's still in there. It's still ready to rock, and I like what I'm seeing here for render. And that target is 21.9 for render. So when you see render at $20, don't say you didn't hear it here first and be like, oh yeah, remember that guy was talking about it, and bang, we hit on render, right? I shaved right before the stream, just because I felt like I was getting scraggly. The main reason I shaved is because I could see my white hairs and my beard, and I never could do that before. So just in the last year, I'm starting to see some, I don't like that, okay? I'm not cool with that. I'm a young guy. I'm 28 years old, and I'll always be 28. I'll never be younger than 28. That's it. That's the age I'm going to commission myself to, and that's it. I'm 28 years old, and that's it. I'm never less. I'm never more. I'm 28, all right? Trending today was MAGA Hat, XDC, Mantra, and Toshi. We talked about Mantra too as well. Let's break that down. Mantra DAO. I got into this coin 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. When it first came out, I actually think I still might have it staking somewhere. I have to go find it. I'm like, where did I buy? But Mantra DAO, right? I found it in my deep dives. But I put this flag out earlier today, if you remember, on the live stream, looking like it could make a gain. And it's up, look, 32%. And today alone, it went up about 17%. Beautiful gain for OM. Mantra DAO. Bang, bang, bang. I'm only 18. Yeah, I know. I know. Of course you are, Race on Records. Of course you are. I love watching a great man like you grow, Sammy. It's so fab to see you. Such a great soul succeeding. 41, we know it, baby. I love y'all, man. 40 wonderful. This is the year. We call it 40 wonderful. This is the year. 40 wonderful is the year to take advantage of your life. Set yourself up for the rest. This year, I'm going to set myself up for the rest of my life. This year, I will remember the moves I made for the rest of my life. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Waffles, baby. Is Waffles kicking it? How is Waffles doing? I talked about why I liked Foxy. If I was going to buy any meme, Foxy was on my radar in the Adam and Eve double bottom. Adam and Eve's make a guaranteed 40%. I don't know why. Actually, nothing's guaranteed in trading, but in general, the Adam and Eve, and I'm not a financial advisor, nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But the Adam and Eve, if you know anything about it, man, that thing is just, it makes 40% gains. Look, it did exactly, it's supposed to make the cup to the neckline, and then you're supposed to swing this, and you're supposed to get that exact distance, and you're supposed to shoot. It's exactly what it did. So the meme coin, I can't explain it. Even meme coins follow the rules. We drew this before it happened. I showed it to you guys. And yet another gain on the channel, 40% gains. Some gains I give for free. many gains I give into my trading group, but I do like to give you guys some gains for free, just so you can see that if you're in the trading group, the sauce works, baby. The sauce works. So we already gave you so many more coins than guys that sit down and make 10-minute videos where you have to sit there and watch the whole video, and then he's wait to the end where I'm gonna give you your next video, and then hit the link and subscribe to my Bybit, you know. Let's take a look at what's hot in the last hour. We got Airweave, Safe, ONDO, 144. Hold up, ONDO just taking a massive pump. I'm excited for my ONDO bag, baby. We up, baby, we up. Woohoo! Super excited to see on ONDO pumping to the upside, taking really center stage here. And Airweave, dude, just taking names, up 10% in 7 days, up 2.7% in the last hour. And Safe, what is this Safe? Interesting. Is that Safe Made? Remember when Safe Made first came out? Almost $1 billion market cap there. Injective Protocol getting a little bit of a move, nothing really to write home about. And Whiff, up 3% on the week, holding some gains. Pendle holding 6, but nothing too crazy. I like Phantom, anywhere between 65 and 80 cents. I think Phantom is a steal there. Ronin is hot too, anywhere between $2.50 and $3. Bang, bang, bang. And Pepe took a little bit of a beat down after that huge pump to the upside, all-time highs, right at about 17. And Fetch is something I would be eating up right now. And ENA is also a coin I believe is going to do numbers. And you know my baby Casp is coming out with KRC20 tokens. There's going to be a lot going on. It's going to blow your mind. I'm going to be doing deep dives and some videos on Caspa in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you more about what's happening with Caspa Analytics. And honestly, that's going to create a lot of volume for the Caspa network. These KRC20 tokens are, I believe, will pump our bags. I see us doubling up pretty fast. Anyway, I did a whole video on Caspa about a month and a half ago now, breaking it down. Renders, you know, to me is probably going to be the easiest thing. I don't like using the word easy, but it's compared to everything else, I believe it's going to be one of the easier plays to make some gains on in the next few weeks. And Jupiter holding 110. I'm just really holding it. And Avalanche coming back to 35. That's a key level. And Near's been hot too as well. I just gave you the play, man, how to make gains. Anyway, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't force you to do anything. Sam, what do you think about Cat on Solana? I don't know anything about it. I totally want to buy the KRC20s ASAP. Me too. I'm gonna put like $5-6 grand aside for KRC20 coins and just go crazy and just see what happens. Just like I did when Uniswap first came out. The two ecosystems I'm going to be focused on for the next 2 months are going to be Ton and Caspa. I'm going to be really heavy on those. I'm also going to give you guys everything, but I'm going to be for me personally, I'm going to be looking for those to do some damage. All right. Let's take a look at ONDO and see what's happening. If you didn't get a bag of ONDO, like I was yelling about, jumping up and down about, screaming, and why did I, let me just show you. Again, if you're in the trading group, and I know I'm always saying it, but how would you join the trading group after I've mentioned it 100 times? We make it super easy. We have a pinned comment up here. You just click the pinned comment. It brings you right here to CryptoLifer.com. You could join today, jump on in, read the testimonials. This will come up where you can put your email address in for our weekly newsletter. But positive motivation, judgment-free, family-friendly environment. This is the place. This is what you need right here. So jump on in every single day here. Find your edge, perfect your skills, and look no further than my trading group. I'm telling you right now. And you get discounts if you pay for more than a month. So we're here for you. We're waiting. And I don't take days off. I'm here every single day. I don't take Christmas off. My mom died. I was still here. My dad died. So if my parents died and I was still here, you have nothing to worry about. Like, oh, will he get disinterested? When I pay for that trading group and then he won't be there, or he won't put as much effort as he. No. I'm going to do it 110% like I always did, and keep pushing. All right. We're not stopping here on this channel. We're going to continue to progress, and we're going to find our way every single day. All right. This is how I should have it right here, so you don't have it covering my face. This is the pro way. All right. This is the pro way, bro. Get up the S&P 7. You have the cool mic. You have to be cool. You have to be the best streamer ever. Everybody has to know you around the world. That's it. Shout out to the 614 people here on the stream, 184 likes. This stream used to be hot. A Saturday night live stream. It is Saturday night. The kids are getting out of school. It's June. Summer streaming is never as hot. Think about it. Half the world sits inside in the winter. It's a cold winter night right now in December, November, January, February. People are loving the stream right now. Second, it turns to June and July. YouTube doesn't get, people aren't home watching channels as much. So YouTube in general, the internet in general, doesn't get stared at as much in the colder months. More people are outside. It just is what it is. But there's more gains for us to be had on the low end. Well, nobody's paying attention, right? So anyway, I see a lot of opportunity out here. And today is a day for gains. So I'm excited. Let's take a look at ONDO here and kind of what I was showing you guys in the trading group. 414, 524. So you could see like 516. I'm targeting 140 for ONDO. Okay. This is back about 2 weeks ago. And why? Well, once you pump, you get a massive dump. You come pump again. And then you watch this up and down, up and down, up and down. That's called consolidation. That is bullish consolidation. Extremely bullish consolidation. Like that tells me, that's why I love technical analysis. What if I only made 2 or 3 trades a year and I only waited to see assets that did this and I put in like $500,000 in it and I waited for it to go up 70% and I sold it. I did that a few times a year. I made like $2-3 million a year. I made like 2 or 3 trades. See, that's what I'm eventually going to do. I'm going to take the most highest probability with some big gain, with some big numbers. But ONDO said, hey, this is likely going. So I threw like $5-6 grand in it and knew I was likely going to make close to $5-6 grand once we hit, and then when we continue. And ONDO is now banging to the upside. So it just, it is what it is. And I called 140 back then. Back then I was calling 140. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm just showing you that I told you this thing was going to 140 back here. Right there on the 15th of May. And again, I'm not that guy that sits there and look at me, a lot of other YouTubers sit there and they want to show how every single, look at my coins. Let me compare my list of coins to this guy's list of coins and how good did I do? And I could do that all day long. And I could put other YouTubers down and say, hey, their picks were crappy and my picks were better and whatever. I just, honestly, just keep coming to my channel every day and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to be about it. And you're just going to see that if you show up every day with me, I make money. I make money doing this. And I like making money doing this. And the only reason that I hang out with each and every one of you, because I was sick of making money alone. So, and I don't mind selling education. And I love having a trading school. And I think it's awesome. And I run my company smoothly. So I love it. It just gives me another thing to entrepreneur. I am in love with YouTube. I'm in love with the life. I'm in love with trading. I'm in love with it all. But look, and then again, I perfected the skill. The high volume node, the tight moving averages, right? The low stochastics on the RSI, the lack of bearish momentum in the MACD, all these things told us that even this, so even if you didn't want to get the bigger trade, I gave you this ONDO trade. That's likely going to 165 now. Okay? Anyway, shout out to everyone that jumped on in. ONDO banging on them. This trade went up 21% in total, still holding gains of 14 on a weekend. Like you're making gains on a weekend. That's another thing people don't realize. Gains on the weekend. Cryptocurrency gains on the weekend. I mean, you can't beat this stuff. All right, let me have a big sip of water to stay hydrated. That lime, we're getting that lime water today. Yeah, and it's exciting times. And again, look, resistance at 136. Resistance came back down, came back and banged through with a vengeance. ONDO's on its way to some bigger moves, man. I'm telling you right now. And we had you at a low with ONDO. I'm excited. So Saturday night streams, man, it's just feeling good. Something good about tonight's stream. There's just lightness to the air. Sorry, I don't know if that fan's a little too loud. Seems to hit a little hard there. And I've been back to studying billionaires recently. This video blew my mind right here. Noah Kagan, this guy's an awesome YouTuber. 1.2 million subscribers, right? His videos get a lot of views. This video was awesome. I study billionaires. A couple times a week, I find a new billionaire online and I research how they became a billionaire. What do they do? How do they do it? When did they start? A lot of them didn't go to college. A lot of them started a business and just kept grinding on the same business until something happened bigger. This guy did that. He started building houses, doing basements, and he's like he fixes basements for a living. Like, I don't know, it's unbelievable. He makes $600 million a year. The guy's a billionaire. This fascinated me. I'll put a link to this here. I think this is something you would definitely, if you're a lifer and you like what I'm into, I think you would be into this. So, Scott Carney and Mitch Ray are equal, in my opinion. Scott, hey Sammy, can you give your 2 cents on NEAR protocol? Thank you. I love NEAR. I think it's hot. So when you guys ask me my 2 cents, is that can I just say that, or do you want me to make a chart? See, is my chart 2 cents, or is just how I feel about it? When someone says, hey, can you give me my 2 cents? I'm like, yeah, I think that's hot. It's a good project. I think it goes up, Or do you want me to deep dive it? I'm confused. I want to pull my landscape company back together after I get out of debt. Hey, man, just put it together now. What are you waiting for? Inflation is going to turn me into a billionaire. Reality just has to catch up. You're funny. ApeCoin looks like it's coming back to life. Well, that's the thing. You have to become a millionaire now, because once you're a millionaire, you're only worth 500 grand now. They printed so much money. So even being a millionaire nowadays is really not the same as being a millionaire. But I mean, taking 10 grand and turning it into $1 million is still an accomplishment. You know what I mean? If you did it 10 years ago, this year, I don't want to put you down. I don't want to put myself down, but I am saying $1 million is way less than it was even 5 years ago. It's kind of crazy. That's why we have to keep grinding. Our currency is our grind. If we realize that we are the currency, our grind is the currency, we'll never be broke. Could you chart and do a deep dive on NEAR protocol? Thank you. Can't wait for the meetup. I live in Northport, pretty close. It's so funny. Last night I heard about Northport. Someone told me about it. Then this morning I saw this woman who sells like this stuff, and she's like, I'm from Northport. And now you're in Northport. And now it's all Northport. Just sold my paving business. Full-time trader now. Best change I've ever made. Interesting. See, I would never sell the business. I would just keep running it. Try to get, like, maybe take less money, put a manager inside, give him more money, and just kind of still oversee the business. Why sell it? I don't know. Fort Myers, dude, I think this meetup's going to have 50. I think we might have 200 people at this meetup. I honestly think it's going to be pretty big. I think I'm going to cry. I can't wait. And honestly, if I did a meetup in Boston, I don't know how big it would have gotten. And it's just so crazy how 10 minutes from my house, I'm blown away. Had to break up. Yeah, shout out to, I get it. Sometimes it's time, bro. Seek Parabolic. Sometimes it's time. I get it. They say the first million is the hardest to make. Then they come easy. Nothing comes easy. You can lose your first million too, man. All right? Nothing comes easy. Remember that. My dad always reminded me, nothing comes easy. He said the second someone tells you it's easy, get away from them. That was my dad's number. If he told me anything, he told me that. I'll fly anywhere you have the meetup. That's crazy. Hold it at Clearwater Beach. I know where you live. That's kind of creepy, block vibes. All right? Very creepy. Do one give for the 99. Maybe I might have actually thrown you for a loop and made you think you know where I live. It's my business. I sell honey. You're funny, man. This guy dad jokes all day long. Shout out to Jennifer Moffitt in the house. Jennifer, we love you. Thank you for bringing us back down to earth always. I appreciate you, Jennifer. I hope to meet you one day. I think we would have a good laugh. I would like to give you a big hug. Shout out to Ray Gutowski in the house. My man. God bless you, Ray. Thank you for being here. Blessings on blessings. And Ray, you seen the house, man. The house is great, right? Nice house, man. Miami, Florida, coming to meet up. Wouldn't miss the lifer. Wow, 3-hour drive. So we got so many people that would come out to meet up with the lifer, man. It's like, damn, we have enough parking? Looks like it's going to get out of control. Been waiting for the meetup, Sam. So flow all day. Wow, we got a lot of people here. I'm actually freaking out right now. Sorry, you're sorry. Too much caffeine in the leverage. They're funny. We always hear simple ain't easy all the time, but we are the opportunity. Amen. Did she see she sells by the seashore? Sorry, that's a bad. You're funny, man. Please just give us a 2-week heads up. No, I will. 2 weeks notice. Right now it's looking tentatively like it would be the first day of summer, right? Why not? I love summer. It's my favorite time of year. But the thing is, my wife said, be careful. What if I give birth? So I think I have to wait till the baby's born. You know what I mean? But I just want to get it done. Maybe I'll do the first one and then we'll do another one. Like, I just want to get it in. I'm tentatively looking at the first day of summer, the 21st of June. But you never know. Wow, so we got New Yorkers coming in. People are going to fly in, drive in. Okay. It's going to be a big deal. Do you go to the Sarasota's Farmers Market? I do. I'll meet you there. It's in Lakewood Ranch, is it not? Because I live in Florida too. Amen. I'm definitely coming. Really? All the way, dude? Dang. Shout out to Ray, bro. You can stay in my house, Ray. You can stay in my house, bro. You have a place. You have a guest room in my house any time you want to come to Florida, my friend. You don't. Actually, I thought about you the other day, man. I had a long talk with you in my mind. And I was looking at you and I was like, do you even know like what you were moving? Like, you know what I mean? Like what I trusted you with, man. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. Would you look at Num? Anyway, let's take a look at near. So I see Ondo continuing. It will have to pull back, but it's pretty close to the 21-day moving average. Look for the 15-minute to make some type of sideways flag here, and then I see a continuation move further to the upside to my target at 165. And then from there, we might get a bigger pullback, but I'll bust a road trip to Florida from Cali. I won't fly. I don't trust Boeing at the moment. Oh, my God, but I'm ching. I love you, Sam. I love you too, Ray. Yo, man. I literally would go into a fire for you, Ray. You're the man, dude. I can't believe how many good people I met in the last year due to my channel. And, man, blessings on blessings to be alive. Blessings on blessings. What do you think of BOEM as a meme coin? I still hold it. You know, its market cap is frothy enough where it could get some gains. So I still hold it. Let's see what could happen. Yeah, I'm still in it. Let's take a look at NEAR protocol. My man asked about NEAR. Let's kind of really break it down, talk about it, and show you what I see happening to NEAR. Right away, right off the bat, you see NEAR's in this beautiful little flag on the 15. It's actually in a bit of a Sammy cup and handy as we speak. And this is why they call me Sammy cup and handy to the upside, right? I'll be honest, the market's been like, of the 24,000 coins, right? There's really been 100 coins that are worth watching recently. The big caps have been kind of sideways and not doing much, right? Chainlink got a little bit of a push. You get excited about it. But, you know, Bitcoin's basically been sideways. The big caps, blue chips have been sideways. Your Cardanos, right? Your Polkadots. Everything's just been like, eh. And your meme coins have been pumping for 60, 70, 80, some 100%, right? And then we've had some other coins kind of on the outlier, like ONDO. And then we have some other coins that look pretty good, like TON and AIEPK. And I basically been nailing all of the things that are hot. There's not much. My whole point is there's not much hot coins out there, and I put out almost all of them that are hot. We found Notcoin. That was like when the day it hit MEXC exchange, I found it, put it out there. It's up 146%. So if it was out there, we kind of got on there. And then we're also looking up new coins, and I gave you guys a list of new coins in my trading group. I hope you're writing those down. I hope you're paying attention. Do not let those slip away, man. Some coins aren't even out yet, and I'm already giving you the names of them. So when they do come out, you can be ready to just nail it. All right. Shout out to Jay Bake, man. We love you. Keep pushing, brother. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, you already got the Casware wallet. My man's already doing him. Hilarious. I love it. Man. Bang, bang, bang. And now look, NEAR's getting a pump. Is Bitcoin getting the pump to the upside? Do we get a short squeeze? We might. There seems to be one every time I'm live. I'm telling you, it's the Sammy way. But look, NEAR's about to break out hard. See how it got above the 200 SMA, got that curve? I see NEAR about to do damage, really. I really do. I'll break down the bigger picture for NEAR for you right here. When I look at NEAR, boom, there's your trend line. There's your top trend line. And you're just getting tighter and tighter in the zone. I see NEAR making some gains. and making some beautiful gains. 832 resistance, 762, and then a nice little bounce here for near off of 662. What I'm seeing for near is just, don't lose your 200 SMA on the 333 time frame, right? 1 hour actually doesn't look too good. So here's the deal. We may get a wick down. And again, this could be bearish and we could fall down. If we do Bitcoin dumps, everything will dump. All right. And we'll get to Bitcoin in a second. 67,920. Getting a little bit of a bump here to the upside. We are in the money on the trade now. A little bit of, did we get a short squeeze? No liquidations, but we did get a short squeeze every single time I'm live. It's so crazy. I swear there's a whale that watches me, likes me, and just piles in whenever I go live. He's like, you know what? This guy dedicated himself to the market. I'm going to give him a bone every time the guy jumps in. I'm going to throw billions in there. It's insane. It's like Willy Woo watches me and he pumps the price every time I jump on in here. 1 hour we'd have to get through. Let's look at our 8 hour. Our 8 hour is really the go-to time frame that I'm looking at, and it has momentum to the upside. Got this beautiful kind of falling wedge here that you could be, actually I'll even make it this one here, which to me you broke out of. Watch your 1 hour. Make sure you don't lose the trend line. As long as the 1 hour and the 8 hour, here's the deal. If the 8 hour doesn't lose the 200 SMA, I'm bullish. So I'd watch near on the 8 hour and really no other time frame. That would be the main, because if we stay above the 200 here on the 8 hour, we're going to come up, we're going to consolidate. You're going to see near bang all the way to about a target here at 14. So I'm calling a target for near to 14. You'd have to have the patience to buy in now and wait. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that's how this would be. That's how I would play it. I buy in now and I wait. Most of my money takes 2 to 5 weeks really on my swing trades. Most people don't have the patience for a proper swing trade. I've noticed it. That's why the master swing traders are able to make the gains, because we are able to see it. And then when we're selling, nobody's even paying attention because we've been in the trade for so long. And then we just get and like today, like it'll be in a flag here. It'll pump super hard. It'll hit 14. Everyone will get crazy. Oh, the flag. And I've been waiting on it since the 31st of May. I'll be selling it, July 1st, a month from today, for a double up. But most people aren't willing to wait the month. They want, and again, that's 100% in 30 days. That's 3% a day. Most people can't make 3% a day, even day traders, even people that want to. So remember, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Now, this may seem more subtle than it used to. Watch for price. If you've been in my group for years, you see some of my updates now are more subtle. I don't have as many things out there because I'm teaching you how you do, I teach you all the things, but certain things you just want to focus on that level, right? So right now we want to focus on the 8 hour and the 200 SMA. That would look vague to someone that doesn't understand my concepts and what I'm teaching. Watch for price to stay above the 8 hour 200 MA, right? As long as we get that, and then look for bullish consolidation, which is up and down price action inside the end of the target, okay? Inside the end of this pattern here. I said target, the pattern. And then bam, that tightness could get the bigger move to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I put my name on this that I'd see 1397 for near. And why 1397? Why not 14? That's just what the measured move said. I just go with whatever the math gives me. I don't try to overthink it or underthink it or rethink it. All right. Shout out to Casper Coin Pampin for the 29% long on Bitcoin 200x leverage at 67.8 to 67.9. Bang, bang, bang. And we're holding 67,900 right now for BTC. Let's take a look at BTC and how that pump looked on the charts. And again, you'll be accurate as I am if you just dedicate yourself to Bitcoin as much as I do. Most people just don't have the discipline to be as dedicated to anything. And so they all wonder, how did someone become so good at something? How did someone make those millions of dollars? Well, they just decided that that's all they were going to do till they did it. Pretty simple. Like, you make up your mind and you say, this is what I'm going to do till I get it done. And you do it till you get it done. So I'm going to become worth 100 mil, and you do it till you make 100 mil. Pretty simple, right? Like, Life is a lot simpler than people realize. They brainwash you and mess with your subconscious mind and change the way you think about yourself and all this other stuff just to kind of throw you off, really, from the beginnings. But I just don't like how overbought the 1 hour is. It'll have to continue to stay pinned, or this is going to be a Bart Simpson dump. But, you know, what I'm looking for confirmation, so say you open up a trade on the 8 hour, like I am. I'm in a long-term trade on the 8 hour. If the 1 hour continues to pump, and look, there's a gap in the VRVP, which tells us we're likely to get this move, and we break above this 200 SMA, oh my gosh, that says we're going up to 71,400 again. We're going to gap through here and bounce down that VRVP. I just very overbought. I expect this to come down. And that would be like, and then maybe we dump. They might go for the liquidity grab here on a low volume Saturday night. So just be careful. All right. I have a pretty deep stop loss on a longer trade. So 15-minute did try to crack the 200 SMA. However, the last time we did that, they played some games with us and double topped us out. Even right there was a false move. Right there was still, this one was a beautiful move though. Bling. I like that one. That one was all right. It can be a bullish signal. On a Saturday night with low volume, you usually don't get the fall through. We'll see what happens. On a Monday afternoon, on a Tuesday morning, this is like gold, right? But still very bullish sign for me to stay in the long, as long as we stay above this yellow line. And again, backtest this idea. What if every single time you open up a trade when you close the candle above the 15-2 MA? So right here, look at today. What if you did it that day on May 30th and you did it there? You would have been in the gains. You would have got into Bitcoin at about 68.1 with a stop loss somewhere maybe below 67.7. Your stop never would have got hit, and you would be able to ride Bitcoin up to 69.4, which is a pretty hefty move when trading BTC. Again, here's another move right here to the upside, right? When we cross, that would have given you a beautiful gain. This one might have just kind of got you stopped out or a break even. This one, same thing. So out of 4, 2 were awesome, 2 were eh. Out of 5, 3 were whack, 2 were great. Out of 6, 3 were great, 3 weren't that great. And then out of 7 signals, I mean, that was weird, but that one was just unbelievable. And look how far it would continue to take you. And then this signal was just gold too. So out of like 8 signals, let's say 4 times, or let's say, 4 times it was lackluster. 4 times it was unreal, and like 2 of those 4 times, it was one of the biggest pumps you would have caught in the cycle, like or for that moment in time of the cycle. So like, I just show you how like you don't know it's going to be for sure, but you go after that idea over and over again. Eventually, you catch the nut. You know what I mean? So it's like a squirrel, man, going for the nut, and one day you're going to catch the nut. You know. Anyway. Sam, you see everything, don't you? I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I don't see everything. I see a lot of stuff, though. Life or target for ONDO broke, so what's next? I already just went over that and showed you 165. And I showed you how to flag out the 7-minute and the 15. Yeah. We told you ONDO was going to... I went over it on a weekly... I had a one-on-one. We went over ONDO together. And the guy was like, yep. And he made his gains. All right. Like I showed you, we're making this flag here on the 15 and the 7. Look, you're overbought on the 7 and you're away from the 21-day moving average. Hey, you're pretty close to it though. So this tells me you just look for some type of bullish consolidation. Might even be a little small or something like this. And we boom up 165, right? So, okay, let's take a look at the super chats right now. See what's happening. Super chats, ART, math, and WOJAK. People keep asking me about ART. I think you mean ATR, I believe, right? ATR is a real world asset marketplace, but we took a shot on a very little coin when it was 2 cents. All right, it ripped. Didn't it go into 24 cents at one point? All right. Right? 9 cents. Sorry. No, 10 cents. Yeah. Oh, no, I made 24. Yeah. So But we got in here at 2 cents. It ripped up to 9 cents. I ended up selling it. This was like a 2-day. I got in it on the 29th of March. Literally 4 or 5 days later, this thing was up huge. I got out. I said, man, that's it, you know. And I made a pretty penny. And then what I did is I put like 2 or 3 grand back. I think almost 4 grand back in somewhere around here. And now I am down. It's probably down like $1,800. But I made, you know, over 20 grand on this coin. So now I'm just like, whatever. If it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Really don't really want to, like, you know. It's not my gold coin. It's not like a Caspa. I didn't think it's the one. I swung trade this thing. I made some gains. I kept it to the wayside. I left a moon bag. If it comes back, it comes back. That's a beatdown. I don't truly believe in the project or the coin too much. You know, it's not like my favorite. So, and it didn't hold gains at all. So, you know, I'd like to have bounced off a 618. So. Yeah, why would you hold it like that though, G? So why would you hold ATR for like, you know what I mean? Anyway. It was never like I never made it like, oh, this is the hottest thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? And I even said, I'm selling this. I even tell my coin, I was like, I'm out on this coin. Anyway. Now you're just topping your business. You see my post, even though you're running a live. I mean, I got 6 windows open. Not that difficult, right? So I have the Discord open. I just glance to the right. I can see what you're saying. Put 2 and 2 together. I do have hyperactive disorder. The tangent rings are not out yet. I can't wait, man. I just meant yeah, thank you. ATR was a nice swing trade. Got it sub 2 cents. I know. Unbelievable. 6 monitors. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monitors at all times around me. Yep. My setup is the exact setup you see here, right? If I change this to the blur, right? And I have 1 monitor, 2 monitors, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see? Like 1 right there, 1 right there. And the main ones I use are this one and this one. But here I keep BOOKMAP, and these are like tilted and above me. So that I just see like BOOKMAP, whatever I need real quick, or my trade. If my trade's going on a future trade, I have those up on these. And then these, I have like the chat and like the music and, you know, stuff like that. So like these ones, these side monitors, I use for the stream mainly. This one and this one. This I use for the trading, like for the stream, but I'm watching the charts, right? And this is like BOOKMAP and this is like the chat. And I also got the music running. I'm also checking how the stream looks on YouTube through the connection. I also have to make sure I can talk to my team and in case anything happens and we talk through Discord. I don't know, there's a lot going on. It's definitely a full-time job. You know what I mean? And it's a stand-up desk and I'm standing up too. And so, yeah. Honestly, you don't need a lot of money to build the setup like this. You just need the know-how. All right? Yeah. I work while sitting on Sam's roof. You're funny, man. What do you guys think to Earth 2.0 just launched their token? Earth 2.io? I've never heard of it. Back in Boston. Shout out to D Shuffle in the house. And let's take a look here at the fan funding for tonight. Wow, a lot more than I thought. Liberation through finance. Can you look at art? We'll take a look at art. So that's something else, huh? Congrats on your 3rd child. God bless. You have any thoughts on math? Can we check it on the daily on the 4 hour? Take a look at WOJAK, please. Okay, let's take a look at math and WOJAK. I like math because it's a multi-chain wallet, and I think multi-chain is the way to go. All right. Math also, previous support of resistance, and I've been watching it, and to me, math did break out. Formed a bit of a look, a cup. I know it's hard to see, but you got your handle right here. You got your daily getting somewhat oversold. You're nailing this bottom, and you got a bit of a cup there. It's not amazing, but you have a bit of a cup right here too. All right, and that's a cup and handle that could break on out. Now, Mask has a smaller volume. Not many people, math, not as many people know about it. It's going to take some time for it to kind of get that move. I believe it is on Coinbase. It's also on MEXC. And it has a tiny market cap. All right. There's also some other trading groups that are into it, so we can get some double volume there. But if you look at math here at 40 cents, $46 million market cap, tiny, consolidating. All right. And it is on Coinbase too. Just remember that. So I like it. A coin on Coinbase just means more retail can get at it. You know what I mean? And that always tells me it's good. It's a good thing. All right. Now, if you want to play it safe, you wait for math to break back above 47 cents. 47, yeah. And if it breaks back above that, the next flag that comes, you take it. All right. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. You got to have the education to make it make sense to you. So you got to do whatever your education, how it works in your mind, right? Never do what you just see a YouTuber do. All right. You can learn. You can understand concepts, ideas. You can learn how to pull a Fibonacci. We'll teach you, but you got to eventually make it happen, right? I got to get the screen back up and running. Otherwise, you guys are going to bug out. So math, right? It's got that cup and handle. It's sitting in the 618 golden pocket, and it's oversold in the daily time frame. All these things tell me that there's likelihood of a move, and it's on this high volume node after gapping through the VRVP. Last time math had a run up, it went from 18 cents all the way to 79. Basically did a 4x. Came back down to 36, 40 cents. So it's only on a 2x, really. You could have gotten math in November back at 6 cents. Again, market cap would have been so tiny at that point. So it can still 10, even 50x from here with the market cap at $46 million. So math, can you get to $1? That's my next target for math. Take a look at WOJAK. And WOJAK moves. I haven't looked at WOJAK in a long time. Wow, it got the pump like all the memes did from the 28th. It's like every single meme got the notification to pump. And it's crazy if you're in the meme at the, you're in gains on WOJAK. Funny, every single meme that I thought to buy is up. Like you could have made 10x on this WOJAK. It's just kind of crazy. Like there's definitely money to be made on the memes. If you don't hold, I hold memes, like you got to hold some meme. You got to have meme exposure, in my humble opinion. You do whatever makes you happy. I can't tell you what to do, but I believe it's silly not to have meme exposure at this point in time. 3-day chart's getting a little overbought away from the 21. Tells me it's getting a little cooked. Same thing here with the 2-day. 4-day may have one more leg in it, so watch this 4-day flag. But each time you catch another flag on the smaller time frames, remember, you're getting more and more extended on the bigger time frames. WOJAK does look like it could get a bit of a move. The whole market's trying to setting up for some type of pump. Dang, all the way back to 67,820 though. Bitcoin just could not follow through with that move. But again, it's better than 67.7, right? Sid's, I call it going Sid's way. Sideways all day, baby. Sideways. Shout out to J-Change. Again, I just want to shout out J-Change publicly. If you can clip this out and send it to him. J-Change, we love you. Hey, man, you gave it your all. You definitely got winded at the end there, but you weren't scared. I'll tell you that. You may have been a little more conditioning, but you weren't scared. And, I didn't realize how bad of a black eye you got too. Like, he gave you a pretty big hit. So you took a hit for crypto. Everyone that fights for karate combat, fights for cryptocurrency, in my humble opinion. Every one of you put yourselves on the line for basically mass adoption so more people can find out about cryptocurrency. So shout out to anyone that gets involved, anyone that hit the ring, all of the people that did it, all the influencers, all the regular fighters. Joe Rogan was there. Shout out to Joe Rogan. Joe, we love you. We appreciate you, Joe. We know ivermectin is not horse paste. We're not stupid. All right? That was insanity. Thing is a Nobel Peace Prize and winning. Anyway, that's another story. But shout out to Joe Rogan, man. We love you. We appreciate you, Joe. And all the freedom fighters out there. All right? And I like to see him connected to karate, crypto, connected. I like Bitcoin connecting. Right? And you got UFC getting big. The buzz is big right now. You can see where the world buzz is. Whether you like Andrew Tate or not, he's got some buzz. People that are in UFC got buzz. Dana White's got buzz. Conor McGregor got that buzz. Like, the UFC in itself is its own buzz. And then UFC's got this connection to Steve Will Do It, right? Full Send. The whole Full Send crew, the Nelk boys. Boom, boom, boom. Then you got Bob Menery, who I know. So I got to work my way in there. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, and then crypto's coming in with Karate Combat. You got Joe Rogan going in. You can see how crypto's merging, man. I'm telling you, I can see how the crypto celebs, we may become some of the bigger celebs as things. I'm just saying, I can see it happening, baby. I can see the doorway opening up. Crypto getting more and more big, getting more and more known, and the celebrities coming our way, right? We don't have to chase them. They're coming into our realm. Pretty awesome to see, in my humbled opinion. So, I don't know. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see how the framework of things are starting to build the who's who in the world, right? Shout out to Vitality B for the $20 super chat. Token of appreciation to you. Thank you for the best crypto channel on YouTube. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for the love. And he gifted 10 lifer memberships. Jump on in and grab yourself a membership today. I'd greatly appreciate that. MERL, please review. Much love. I think that's Merlin swap, right? But WOJAK looks like he could do some numbers tonight. I'd pay attention to WOJAK for sure. Just remember, the bigger time frames are starting to get a little overbought and a little extended. They may not have what it takes to continue. So you may come up, do a double top here, and then fold. Yeah. Just, watch your time frame, but don't be pissed when it doesn't go all the way to the target. Not saying it can't. It may go 95%. I don't know what's going to happen. I take shots based on probability. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. Most of the times I'm right. Otherwise, I'd be poor. Okay? So, yeah. That's basically it. Another thing, all these other guys, there is competition out here. I'm going to say it. It's competition out here. But, the other people that are out here as crypto YouTube people, whatever you want to call them, they're awesome. I love them. And they're super positive. But we haven't even seen what they've done yet. Like some of these kids, do we even know if they've made a couple mil? What have they done? You know what I mean? My channel started when people saw me just literally buying Bitcoin, getting into Bitcoin, certain coins, and they saw me 100x Safe Moon. They saw me get into Phantom early. They saw me get into all just insane cake at 40 cents. The thing would go 60 cents. It would go to $44. I was the cake man. We would 44, basically, we would damn near 50x. It was insane. And there's so many other coins that I can't even think about that we banged on. Cardano from 2 cents to $3, 8 cents to $3. It's insane. But people saw that on my channel. So if you're new right now, you have to remember, people saw me make some massive gains publicly. And then they were like, this guy's got some type of skill finding these coins. And he doesn't take a day off. And he's addicted to Bitcoin. And he teaches us about the monetary system and the history of fiat currency. And he's not just some new age guy jumping on some digital new age wave. He studies 5,000 years of history. He teaches us every day about the Gini Foundation. He talks about how the dollar has lost 97% of its purchasing power. This channel is an all-out channel to build your brain, to get you ready for the next literally 50 years of financial evolution. This channel is the first and only channel to preach and teach every single day, put its life on the line, to talk about how fiat currency, who else shows you the fiat currency graveyard on a daily basis? The $1 billion German earmark here, the Zimbabwe dollar. I'm just saying, man, we don't just provide the charts, we provide the overall worldly education so you understand kind of where you're going, where you're headed, and where you've been. All right? Through history, we learn it all. I took a class in high school called Facing History and Ourselves. Shout out to Mr. Idzik. Really cool teacher. Unique teacher, different than a lot of people. But man, Facing History and Ourselves. And we learned how to, if we can research history, maybe we won't repeat it. Right? And that was the idea behind that class. To me, I see the ascending triangle break out and almost like broke back inside the pattern. So you broke out, you broke back inside the pattern, I was hoping one of my lifers was going to come through and I was going to throw him on the stream. He might come through. I still might get him on the stream. You never know. What do you guys think about my hat tonight? What do you guys think about the hat? Sam with hat. Was I trying to say something? Do you think I was sending you a message? You never know. Let's take a look at MERL. MERL. I'll jump on in here. Dude, near looks hot. I'm telling you. It may not be perfect on the 1 hour, right? It doesn't look amazing right now on the exact time frame. But as long as that 8 hour holds that 200 SMA, man, that looks... Hey, I like to have fun with my life, man. I don't want to take it too seriously. Merlin chain. So Merlin chain was hot. Came all the way down, got the bang. The early sell-off. Whoever got in early decided to sell it off, right? The airdroppers, all the hippies, all those early hippie, Merlin hippies. So this thing blasted, rising wedge, breaks out. It has like a resistance. It flips it right there, uses that as support. Next big resistance is coming up to it at about 79 cents. So Merlin swap did okay. Got above the 200 SMA. Bullish. Look for the 4 hour to make a bit of a flag here. It could go side. It might pump a little more, but once it makes the 4 hour flag, I love 4 hour flags above the 200 SMA. So if it hits the 21 day moving average, the 21 moving average, and you get sideways price action, and then you can already see your bigger target. So I'll be looking for a flag on Merlin swap to take it to 80 cents. If I was going to trade it, I'd take it from about 61 to 80 cents, and I'd wait for price action to touch 61 cents when the 21 day moving average comes in conjunction with price action. I'd like to see the stochastics low at the same time and the MACD turn and flip. I'd like to see the RSI flip a little bit too, and then bang, bang, bang. We can take that for gains. That's going to be what? 30%, because 20 is 60 is 30 of 80, and we're going from 60 to 80. We're going to make 20 on that move. I like that. See, I plan out the trade way before the trade even happens. I'm preemptive about the trade. The trade isn't, a true trader does not trade when you don't open up the trade. The trading isn't really happening when you open up the trade. Okay? That's the easiest, that should be the simplest, quickest, like ripping off the Band-Aid type of thing. You should already have spent multiple days, hours, time, or at least have a model that you fit into that you've already spent multiple years' time on. And then when the model shines, you take it. Okay? But if you're not planning out your trades hours, days, minutes, at least projecting into what should happen and then waiting for that to happen, then that's why you're getting stopped out so much. That's why you're getting banged out. You haven't done the work. You want to be able to enter and exit trades, but you don't even know how the trade plays out. You haven't even back tested how price action works. So how the heck are you going to know when to get in? You're not going to. I know when to get in because I've been doing this for a long, long time. All right? And even when I do pull my things, it doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to win. I do what I can. Right? Come in. Are you in the crib? Are you here, bro? Come here, bro. Yeah, bro. Yo, Justin Cashmore in the house. End the stream with my buddy, man. Did you get through the gate? Word, yo, I want to show you. I want you to say what up on the stream. If that's okay with you. I don't want to if it's not okay, it's okay. You know? Yeah. Yeah, you pull right in the driveway too. You don't have to park on the street, man. All right, cool. Yeah, to come to my house, you have to put you literally there's a big machine. Someone's there at the thing, and you come up, and they're like, you got to put your ID into a machine, and it scans it, and it holds your ID in there, and then it calls my house, and then I have to be like, yeah, it's cool, let them in. You know, it's so crazy. But it's like sketching my friends out. They're like, dude, scanning my ID just to come see you, bro. I'm like, yo, man, I got you docked, bro. I got you docked. But dude, that's exclusive. That's you need that security, man. You know what I mean? If it's not okay, it's okay. If it's okay, it's not okay. Is that okay? If it's not okay, it's okay. It's stacked. No. It's Justin Cashmore, man. My man, Justin Cashmore. Data issue. No real-time data. Engineers are investigating the problem. Yeah, look right there. Data issue. 100%. Look. No real-time data. Our engineers are already investigating the problem. Dude, look at that. Shady. That's why I like to trade. See? You know, this is a good point. I really like what just happened here. Because a lot of times, and Jasmine continuing to get gains, baby. Oh, baby. I'm loving Jasmine right now. We had a really good week of trading. Right? It came out of nowhere, but a lot of our hot coins are pumping hard right now. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. I'm a member of a country club. Yeah, I'm not yet. Is anyone else is trading? If you're giving data, yeah, you're on it, man. It's RFAK. You're so funny, man. Can you D-Dave on Rune USD? Thank you. You're dope, man. Anytime Jasmine dunks hard though. Really? I don't know. UI had a great trading week. I have a lot of Jasmine on hardware. I think you're funny on the hardware, dude. He's like Jasmine going down. Well, the 3-day chart did pump it pretty nicely to the upside. You know, what do you mean going down though? Like, that's going down to you? Like going from 36 to 35 is going down? Like a tenth of a penny? I don't know, man. You guys are crazy. I don't know. Some of the stuff I read in the comments, most of the lifers are spot on, but some, I mean, not everyone's a lifer, right? We have new people coming in every day, but some of the stuff I read in here, like, really throws me for, it throws me for a loop, man. Straight up. He must be on the 1 second chart. He over leveraged on Jazz. Yeah, when everyone says something's dumping, but it's only moving a little bit, it's when they're like heavily leveraged. And they're like, dude, it's dumping. And it's like, well, your position is dumping because you're at 100x and it moved like a penny. Oh, man. But let's take a look at Jasmine. It is a little overbought on the 3-day chart, right? And it's away from the 21-day moving average. Sad to say, that was a nice pump, but it will likely come back, right, to that 21. Even the daily. And you're a bit overbought. So it might be time to take a little bit of profits from Jasmine. The daily suggests that you're going to have to come back down to the 21-day moving average. I've been in Jasmine for so long. Taking profits here, I think it would be kind of stupid. It would just stress me for having to get back in, and I like the position, so I'm going to keep it. But I know I might go back down a couple thousand. All right, it is what it is. I've been listening since 2020. Lifer lays it down. Shout out to Lion Rune. And, you know, there's a lot of people, look, Lion, like, there's a lot of people that don't speak a lot on the channel, but they watch me for years. They're like, yo, I haven't. One guy hit me up one day. He's like, dude, I never comment, but I've been watching you for 4 years, man. He's like, you're the truth, brother. This is where I see everything. The hackers is here, the money, you greed, the people, the vape people. How many days I've been testing everything. Evelyn, I'm the one making the whole change. And this is where I see everything. The hackers, the scammer, the money, the greedy people. How many of the days I've been testing everything. I'm the one making the whole change in the whole world. Evelyn. God bless you. Nice flag. Don't fade me, bro. Dude, a dingo ate my Satoshi, bro. You've been here since the beginning, man. Even since the diaspora, where they, like, you don't even know what really happened, dingo, man. I'm being honest. One day we're going to have a long talk, and I'll let you know, man. But I don't even want to get into it because, you know, but you'll see, man. You will see over time who is who and all that. I promise you in my life, you'll see who's who. I promise you, God will show you. But anyway, I love you, man, and I just want to say thank you for all your constant support, love, and appreciate you so much. And thank you. And I hope all is well with you and yours. And I still love my doggy glasses. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I got to get a guest. Special guest in the stream. Hello, everybody. This is one of my favorite lifers. We met, obviously, on the channel. He started watching me. He was into YouTube. I think he saw me on BitBoy. I don't know, though. I think he told me that, but I don't know. Yep. And he lived in Sarasota. I came here about a year. You know, I've been coming to Sarasota every year. About a year and a half ago, I came here for Christmas. And it turned out that it was colder than normal. And we didn't get the greatest Christmas thing. And some other stuff happened with the banks. But anyway, I was kind of down and out. And he said, why don't you come to my family's house for Christmas? Yeah. And I ended up doing it, man, at the last minute. And, and he invited me in.
Shout out to all the lifers on the live.
Yeah, just say what up, man. Just say your piece, man. Just say a little thing to them. Because like you grind, you've been into crypto a long time. And just, what does it mean to be a lifer? What does it mean to be part of the community? And what do you think you bring to crypto as a whole? You know what I mean?
I mean, to crypto as a whole, I just...
So you can hear the vibes.
I basically switched my whole life around when I got into crypto. But yeah, I ended up, I was watching BitBoy and I seen, Sam on ATV. He's on there a couple times and I was like, man, something's different about this guy. I like his energy. I like the vibe. As everybody knows, I send love, light, and high vibes to everybody. That's what we're about. And so when I seen that in him, it automatically caused that kindred spirit thing to happen. And it was just like, like a brother from another mother. We connected, and I got to have him at the house.
I mean, has anyone here ever been to someone? Have you ever been to Christmas at someone's house that you've never met? You don't know any of their family members. You just went to Christmas with their. Like, has anyone ever done that? Like, I've never heard of that. Like, that's a unique experience. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever heard of it. Like, I think it was like the first time for everything, but it was like the perfect start, the perfect situation. And even this is the thing I'm not using. Yep. So yeah, so that happened. We got to meet up at Dear Dutchman's, and then we got to have Christmas dinner, man, and it was amazing.
And I won the freaking money game.
He won the money game, and then he gave the money to the kids, and it was just like an awesome experience. It was just like just a very good nice little home
like
dinner.
What it was supposed to be,
like a good Christmas dinner. But yeah, man, I just want to tell everybody, if you hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. I actually kind of seen that happen, not in that way, but like before when I was seeing on the stream, I'm like, it'd be nice to bump into him. And then BTC Miami.
Oh, yeah.
You
came all the way to after. Yeah. You had just been in. Where were you?
Dubai.
You were in Dubai.
Dubai. Yep. Yeah. I was in Dubai with another crypto
this dude
thing.
gets around, man. He was in Dubai, Miami. Like, he doesn't stop.
Yeah, and
he's going to Brazil in a month. Like,
yeah, and the vision is, to build crypto communities everywhere, like all around the world, that we can, whenever you're in that spot, you can go to that
Freemasons,
to that community. You know what I mean? But we got karate combat, we got everything out there doing it right now. So yeah, in DeFi, when I met Sam and I started watching, I'm telling you, this can change your life. I mean, it can really take you from just average to whatever. The sky is the limit.
What do you think of the new house, right? Like,
bro, that's what I was dealing with before I got here. The top-notch security, like Fort Knox in here. You gotta insert your ID and everything. And I'm like, all right. I
used to see this stuff in the movies, y'all. I never thought it would be me,
Yep.
So crazy.
And then
man.
you're just like walking into that dream, and it just becomes so real, so fast that you don't really at first you don't even know how to handle it, and then you're like, and then it starts to weigh on it.
It's weird, man. That's how, it's life, right?
It's like you kind of manifest it, but at the same time, it's like a balance between...
When you manifest it, but then when you live in the first week of the manifestation, you're just like, it's just the coolest feeling in the world. But then what happens is now you're like, okay, what do I manifest now? Like, I've been getting restless in this house recently, right? Because it's like the last few days, all I could think about is entrepreneuring, some other type of business, something, I don't know, man. I got this I feel broke. I feel broke. I know it sounds weird, but I feel broke here. Like, I feel like I've done nothing. Yep. Like 60,000 subs, the channel, everything, I'm like, dude, there's more here. You know what I mean? Like, and this house is just not. It's all great, and the relaxation and the environment is awesome.
Yeah.
But the materialness is not. It's freaking nothing, bro. It's a pile of freaking. You know.
I mean, without
it doesn't fulfill me
without community
completely. It'll leave me depressed if that's all I have, right?
Yeah.
Like, so.
So yeah, man, like it's just amazing, bro. It's amazing. The space is amazing. I'm loving everything that's going on from the political scene all the way, you know.
His main goal, what he spoke to me as, is to create, basically, in my mind, they're like cells, like, you know, little cells around the world, but they're uniquely independent crypto communities that can thrive off sustainability from the core of the community, right?
Yeah.
Like
self-sustaining farms, like natural water. Like
we think it through from the very beginning to the end. Like
Yeah.
we don't create overall waste, right? Like
nope.
Yeah, and like.
Yep. Like one of the places that we were in Pangaea in Brazil, one of the places that we were setting up with, like, you know, NFTs and stuff to be able to have like a membership to come into the community, and you know you get the and it's kind of linked to a membership which gives you the access to the different things, and that's why I said the sky's the limit. There's so many different avenues that you could take, but the thing is for everybody to go and be with a community, like-minded community. Everybody is trying, you know, pushing their life forward and seeing big things to change the world. Not only to change, like, you know, just you, but what's the mark? What's the thing that you're gonna leave? The legacy that you're gonna leave in the world to make an impact and make, you know, raise the vibration of the planet. That, and then you get into all the spiritual stuff. And I was a pastor for, you know, over 5 years, and you know, a lot of times it's like all the spiritual teachings are kind of the same.
Dude said he's shiny.
Yeah, I'm probably. It's the golden light, bro. It's the golden light. The golden light.
The halo,
it's the presence.
It's the halo, bro. It's a halo.
But yeah, like all the spiritual, it doesn't matter what you believe. I studied all the spiritual teachers, and they all come down to the same thing, and that is, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And if you can manage that control between your thoughts and your emotions and your words, it does wonders in energy, frequency, and vibration, and it raises that vibration of everybody around you. So now if you got different communities, they're all set up around the world that have all organic food, so we're not eating none of the crap, you know, that's low in our vibration. We're keeping it healthy. We're working out. We're, you know, doing all the things like, you know, that you do on a farm. Feed the chicken. You know, you got all that going on, and people helping out doing it. So it's like a community thing, and it's just so different, because like when we're over here, it's like you got to do the boom, 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 boom. It's like time in the Western world is so fast. But when you go over there, it's like, that's why he knows how I am about time. It's so weird, because when I come back over here, I'm like, I feel constricted by like time, and when you're over there, it doesn't really exist. You know what I mean? You go on the you know, you got Starlink set up. You know,
just whatever.
You can do.
You know, someone said you two seem like really genuine friends. That's a blessing, and I want to say, like, I wouldn't even call us friends, man. We're lifers. Like, like it's big. I think it's the bond that lifers have created is deeper than what you've called a friend in your life. Like, it's a soul seed. Like, it's someone that cares about what you care about. It's someone that feels consciously the way you feel. It's someone that wants to leave a legacy on this world the way you do. Like we're not normal people. We don't want to be around normal people. Like, we want to change the mold. We want to break it. A lot of us have gone through so much in our lives. Some of us have gone through drugs, pain, almost died. Almost all the lifers. I almost fell through glass door. You basically died 3 times. Like, we've understood how precious this life is, and we're ready to bring whoever wants to go on our mission. Like, we don't worry about trust, and we don't live in fear. Like, I know that if he's ready to move with me, we're going to go where we need to go. I don't sweat who's trying to, you know, backstab me, hurt me. God is with me, man. The good people are going to move with me. Like, I know that. Yep. Like, that's it. My reality is going to bring who's supposed to be with me. Yep. You were supposed to be here. Done. Like, it's already been said. I don't question these things. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, so. And
it's so awesome. I'm learning so much. I mean, it's just the channel alone, just you can't even keep up with all the information in Discord. So the best thing, you know, that I was doing is just going through and sticking with a few things until you get those few things like down good and then jump to other things, because I started seeing myself all over the board with all kinds of coins, like you said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'm not able to like watch everything.
Yep.
You know, and then some of them go, you know, some of them will take a little bit of a dive, and you know, usually I'll try to cut it off before it gets too
if it's
too much,
even a long term or not.
You know what I mean? Try to read into it and project it a little bit. But yeah, I just I can't say enough about Sam and just the genuine, like good,
I want to make sure
good,
in here.
just the genuine good person that he is, and the energy that he brings to the space is amazing. He's already changed, you know, our life just you know.
Yo, his dad,
knowing.
I couldn't believe it. I come to your house, right? Your dad like sees me, like puts his chair and like walks around quickly in like this way of like comes in both hands, shakes my hand, looks me in the face like this, like, yo, thank you so much what you've done for my son and for our family, like. And I was like, are you talking to me, dude? Like, it was just, I'm getting goosebumps, man, because like your dad, like he made me realize that I was changing families, like I was connecting, like he made me realize I was doing something way bigger than I ever thought. I thought I was just playing around with the charts, and like when your dad shook my hand like that and looked at me on Christmas Day, like I was like, yo, it blew my mind, bro. It blew my mind. Like,
No, man,
and I talked to him on the phone the other day, and I feel like he's my friend. Like I feel like I'm cool with your dad. Like your dad's a great person. Like and now I'm here in Sarasota. I knew I was gonna come here and find my family.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna come here and find my family, man. Like
Exactly.
I knew I was gonna come here and find my family. Like it feels,
And we winning,
like,
and we winning.
yeah, we winning.
winning.
Like, straight winning. Like, oh man. But anyway, I'll end the stream. Any last things you want to say before you bounce out? We're gonna go. I got some Nicaraguan cigars I just picked up.
Nice.
We can hit the jacuzzi.
What?
Smoke some cigars in the jacuzzi.
So yeah, no, I just I'm gonna keep in touch with him. We got a bunch of different things coming up shortly, and he's gonna be the first person I come to when things are kind of ready to be known. Right now, we're kind of still in the building process behind the scenes. Got contacts in Mexico. I got contacts in Brazil. You know, I was trying to help Tron over there get in as legal tender, and was dealing with a whole bunch of things with that. But yeah, once we get things a little bit set up, there's going to be a lot more coming, and I'm going to coordinate with Sam and give him every opportunity to like. We can do different things with having different communities all around the world, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it you know,
we'll be the Banditos.
Travel
we'll be
is
like the Banditos,
yeah,
but the other way
bro,
around.
Yeah, bro. And travel, and bro, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? They say travel lifestyle is good for your brain scientifically.
It really is.
Because
right?
if you're like in a different place and it releases all that shit. You know how people go on a vacation, right?
Like, come back, man.
You know how people go on a vacation. So this is like, think about it, like all your crypto people in one spot, and you got all kinds of different things going on, mining setups that are helping to bring the money in to support the community. You got, you know, these have been my ideas for a long time.
We got breathing techniques. We got someone doing how to eat. We got
yoga, all the different things to just boost and raise your energy and keep things natural. You know, the community being fed by all natural source of water that comes from the waterfall, goes down through the natural crystal rocks, and by the time it gets and you're taking a shower and you're drinking, you know, it's just you can feel the difference between that water and regular water. It's like the regular water, even the glass bottle water that you go get. It's just there's a difference. You know what I mean? When it goes through that natural process, and so you keep all that stuff, and then you throw crypto in the mix, and then you get over there and you got all your people in one spot, and it's cool because even with the kids and the fam, other people got kids and fam. So in a community aspect, it's like everybody's helping with the kids. So no mom or dad is getting like totally worn out, like you know, or overwhelmed with everything that they got to do, because there's like
we're gonna do reading, and
we're gonna do this.
They'll take 20 kids and do a reading, and the other 2 moms could do maybe a group cook at that point, or and we could be, you know, it's just, man,
because it's like a Waldorf kind of, you know, it's like a
no, but honestly, people don't realize too, as humans, we're not living the way we used to live. Like we lived in, like we got a bunch of huts together. We were communal beings. That's why. Does anyone feel like you're lost when you're not around? Like, you ever go around a big group of people, and then when you get back home to just your family, you feel like you were supposed to be around a lot of people all the time? For me, that's how I feel. Like every time I leave a group, I'm like, damn, like I should live in on 100 acres with like 5 families, or you know what I mean? Because like last night I went to bed alone, like thinking about mom and dad dead, but like I could have talked to you, like we could have, like, you know, I'm just saying, like there's so much social, we can learn so much from each other, and when we isolate ourselves, we progress less. You know what I mean? The more we can be around other people, man. If I had it my way, I would live in some type of communal setting, right? Where every day I got to do something. Like I'd be like, hey, I'm going for a hike. Who wants to let their son go on a hike with me? You know what I mean? Like there have to be safety, but you know what I mean? And like I would go on a hike for 4 or 5 hours, and we'd eat berries and blah, blah, blah. The other dads could maybe have a moment without their kids for that moment in time, right? I'm just saying, like, and then one dad could teach swimming one day at the local pond, and that's how it should be. Like everyone's giving, everyone's grabbing a little bit, everyone's, there's a little bit of take, a little bit of give, and it's just the communal love that's going on. You know what I mean? And that's, man, if I could have that in life, like I would be like, oh my God. Like I envision having a mansion, 10 room, 20, only so I could have other people living in it. So I could wake up and say, oh, there's someone already cooking food. Oh, there's someone on the back. Oh, someone already took a jacuzzi. Hey, what's up, bro? Like the lifer, I want to see a big lifer pad, and I want to see dudes. I want to have a trading room, young kids, they're 21. Yep. Like we do a competition, they win, they get to stay in the house for a week. Let's see if they can do it. If they can hang. If they can hang, they get to chill. If they can't hang, they got to go back and learn. But you know what I mean? Like I want to do so much, man.
Yeah.
Communal living, man. Yeah,
and well, that's the thing. In all the communities that we go to, and even like Costa Rica's got this place we're gonna go visit next up and make some connections there. It's called the Bitcoin Jungle. But all these places that I visited and talked to about this idea, they're all like willing to do it. Like everybody's willing to turn to crypto, and most of these places got rebuilt and set up, and they accept Bitcoin for like transactions. So like the farmers that were out there and everything, like you can buy your goods and stuff with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And like say your community is running low on food, the food that's being grown. There's other people in the same area. There's the different schools that don't have the prison doors and everything, locking you into prison, telling you to read, making your brain, so it's like it's a different kind of schooling too, and they're teaching them all about Bitcoin and finance in school.
Yep.
Right. So it's like something that we didn't ever have. So it's also an opportunity to basically change the cycle on life and what they're doing, what they set up through all. I don't know if we can say rocket, all this stuff, but I'm sure I'm talking.
We're gonna get you out the matrix. We're gonna get you out the matrix.
I'm sure I'm talking to the right people. That everybody knows that there's a level of programming that has been developed to keep people in the state of the 9 to 5. That's the whole thing that crypto and what Lifer is bringing to everybody is so life changing, because once you can get your mind out of that like 9 to 5 thing and see what's really, really, really possible. I mean, it's
that's what
completely. It's just like
there's like a universe outside of the 9 to 5.
Yeah, and once you see it, you can't unsee it.
There's thousands of people that aren't working in 9 to 5 waiting for you.
Yep.
Like, hey, we're out here. Like, yeah, bro. Like, we jumped out, and it's better over here.
Yeah.
Like, we're just waiting for you to jump out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm waiting for every one of you to jump out, and the people that have already jumped out, I'm happy and proud of you. Like, you can, you will, you are the best. You're going to do it. I'm telling you right now, if I did it, you're going to do it. If I did it, you're going to do it. I had depression, no faith in myself, up and down. I worked a night shift. I was 31, 32. Soon I looked at myself, 40 years old, never going to make that million, never going to drive that Escalade, never going to be where I thought I was going to be in life. But you know, man, I flipped it. I said, no. I said, I'm not going to play the victim anymore. I'm not making excuses anymore. Anytime I had a vision to make an excuse in my head, I just went and did something different. I got to build my studio then. I got to build some lights. I got to go get a new mic. I got to make another video. No more excuses. Just do, and stop thinking. I used to think, I'm going to start this business, and it didn't work out. I'm going to start that business. Stop thinking. I mean, you got to think a little bit, but start doing. You learn from doing. You'll make a mistake, and then you'll learn from the mistake. Stop being afraid of what's going to happen, and just make it happen.
And that's the biggest thing that I'm learning for me too. Like, because this is unnormal to me. I'm kind of, because I was like, I'm not like nervous because I'm used to speaking in front of people and whatnot, but this is different because to me, he's got an art form with this. and when you don't do live streaming, or you don't do you haven't put your videos out yet and everything, it's like you're constantly like judging yourself. So you get in this kind of like place of paralyzed. Like you got good content and stuff that can change people's life, but there's like these certain blocks that try to come in the way and keep you like paralyzed with like fear of what people think, all those different things. And if you just like Gary Vee it and all that, and you just start and you just put it out, and you know,
the secret to success is getting started.
Yeah,
just go, bro. Just go. Like I remember when I finally made the logo, like I thought I had to, you know, get the perfect designer, and finally I was just like, I just wrote the word Crypto Lifer on Photoshop and made my first video, because if I kept waiting for the logo, I was never gonna do it, and then I was never gonna make it happen, and it was never gonna. I said, yo, I'm so sick of waiting because it's not perfect. I don't have it right. I don't have the talent. I didn't hire the right guy. I used an old NNT-1A microphone that I used to rap with that I dusted off, that I'd had for like 4 years. I moved back into my old house that I grew up in. The desk that my parents kept was like a 1941 desk, like piece of, like it was like a World War pre-war desk. Like that's when I started my live stream, everybody. It wasn't on a $2,000 stand-up desk. It was on an old mic. That camera was from, I had a 70D when it started. It was like my 4-year-old 1080 camera. And I went in, actually I was using a webcam at first, and then I switched to the camera. It's just like, now I got cameras everywhere. I got a $40,000 studio. Like I can buy any type of tech I want. But you know, I put basically $2,000 into the audio. It just, man, you can do whatever you want. I got 6 monitors. I started with nothing. I started with just an idea and a dream, and you know, what's gonna happen when I open my mouth, right? And
yeah, and shout out to Master Friend and the whole Lifer community. And guys, this is like breaking news. Like this is the first time I've even mentioned. Like I talked to Lifer and told him a little bit of the plans that I've been working on for the past couple years. But this is like exclusive, like release of like what I've been working on for the past couple years, getting all these connections in different places and putting the thought process into these communities. And it's not just like a community either. It's really like a special deal, because we're talking about like biogeodesic domes, so you don't have to go there to live there, but you can go there to stay there and relax with the community, and then you can jump to the next community if you want, you know, and you're gonna have like the same setup. And the way that these domes are set up, they're set up to host a certain frequency. That's why like mosques and all that, they use that sacred geometry in the building. So I have like big plans, and you know, you heard it here first. But yeah, it's gonna be good stuff, and we'll keep everybody updated. But shout out to Master Friend, shout out to all the Lifers, and shout out to all the Blue Crew and everybody that love learning, Zeno, everybody, Stash, everybody, everybody that holds it down. Man, we're like becoming a force that's gonna be massive in this space, and everybody will know us everywhere we go around the world. I mean, everybody already does know him around the world, but everybody's gonna know all the Lifers all around the world, because we're gonna create such a positive change that it's gonna keep being brought up. The vibration is gonna keep being brought up, and then it's gonna bring all those other people up that get hit with that vibration. You see what I'm saying? It's like and what I was saying before is like when I'm talking to a camera, it's a little difficult for me, because I as a pastor, I'm telling you, as a pastor, like my job was to like read energy and get that feedback from the energy. And when I get in,
this guy said, he said the ball guy's cool. Yeah. I love a front like him.
Yeah, but when I get in front of one of these, I can't get the energy bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just like envisioning all of you guys right now to make it through this, just to let you know, because I usually like, and I guess Sam's helping too, because he's here and I get to share that energy with him that gets to put it back to you too. But yeah, that's why it's a little difficult, the camera thing for me. But
yeah,
I think I did good for my
you get to know them all, and then you start meeting. See, you were one of these people, right? You were just a number. Your name came up, right? But you said something, then you said something again, then you wrote an email. I'm like, I didn't know you, but I got to feel you.
But dude, you definitely have a hyperactive brain, bro. You keep up with all this stuff.
Yeah, it's insanity. Yeah, it's a gift, man. It's a gift and a curse. I use it to my advantage, you know? Like, for years, I didn't know what to do with it, you know? Like, this freaking... And I finally was like, oh, okay, like, God... That's why I believe God has a place for all of us. I never fit in. I was always hyperactive in the brain. Like, it was always just... You know, I talk too much sometimes in social situations, and... I mean, I always felt...
I get that, too.
I always felt like, damn, you know, like, where's my place in this world? And, like, I know I found it. Like, I know I found it. Like, I know I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, you know? Like, and...
Dude, what you've already done is amazing. I mean, it's like, you can't, it's so profound that you really can't put it into words. Like, words will lack substance, you know what I'm saying? When you actually try to express what you've done, bro. Like, just what you've done, just this far. And I know the focus is, you know, and it's when you get this going, like, it's a totally different lifestyle, because then it's like you got to keep it, you got to keep up on it, you know what I mean? And it's like you're responsible for a lot of things.
This guy, are you gonna make out right now? Go.
What? What?
It's always that.
You just gotta roll with it, bro.
Yeah.
Let it.
Anyway,
but we love you guys anyways.
Anyway.
You know what I mean?
Let's go smoke some cigars and relax. I'm gonna do one last super chat and then we'll end the stream. But
Word.
Yo, I love you, man. Thank you for coming on. I
Love you
appreciate
too.
it.
Yep.
I'll see you in 2 seconds.
Yep. Love you guys.
Go make yourself comfortable in the in the suite.
Which room, dude?
Yeah, pick a living room. You know what I mean? Just pick a living room, whichever one you want. But everybody, thank you so much for being here. Justin, thank you for jumping on in. We have one more super chat, Turbo, and then I'm going to look at Bitcoin and we're going to jump on out of here. But, you know, I want you to stay inspired. I met him through the stream. We became friends through this YouTube stream. So the YouTube stream has changed my life. It's brought people into my life that I like to hang out with. It's just been a blessing. And it continues to provide. Like, because I decided to change my life, I continue to have good, like, every time I have another good day with good people, it's because I decided to go after what I loved, you know? Like, I wouldn't have been here with him tonight. None of this would have happened. And so I just wanted to kind of bring a little bit of my life to your life, show you the kind of people that I hang out with. And he's a lifer. He was part of this. Like, he is it. It is me and him. It's the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Like he said, it couldn't be put into words. Like, there's something really special here that's going on between the people that joined this trading group. I'm telling you right now, it's different. There's something different here. And I feel it and I know it. So I love you all. Turbo looks really good. That's a cup, that's a handle, that's a low, that's a high, that's a higher low. It could dump or pump. It's kind of a symmetrical triangle, but I'll tell you what, it looks more like a bull pennant to me. You got shoulder, head, right shoulder. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes up another 160%. For gains, baby. So I'd watch out for Turbo. That's some good consolidation. All right. Lifer Meetup will be at a 15,000 seat facility. I hope so, man. There's a Justin at your house. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, Justin Cashmore. I only hang out with Justins. Shout out to Ray Gutowski. Shout out to everybody here that kicked it the whole time. All the 500 lifers. Man, I love you guys. I really had a good time tonight. This was unexpected. I didn't know it was going to happen, but it did. And that's why you roll with the flow, baby. And you never know what's going to happen. Bitcoin's still sideways. Really not much to talk about. We did lose the 15-minute 200. That could come further to the downside. The 1 hour doesn't look amazing. It says it's going to dump in our face. Honestly, if I have to give you the probability, it looks most likely the 1 hour is going to come and attempt to try to double bottom here. That stochastics looks low. There's a chance we curve and we still go sideways, or we wick and come back inside. Right? And you can see it is starting to make some type of a descending triangle too. As much as we've been watching this bigger consolidation, but that is the descending triangle. And we could still dump. It's not, I just want you to understand, it's anything can happen. What I'm looking for is that daily not to lose this previous resistance as support, right? That's daily support or resistance at 66.8. We lose 66.8. I don't see how we don't drop right down to 63,200. That's a pretty fast gap. The 1 hour suggests we can. Can the smaller time frames hold us off? Only time will tell tonight. I'm still in a long, and we'll see. If the 8 hour can keep the 200 MA, I stay long. If the 8 hour loses the 200 MA, yikes. If the 4 hour loses the 200 SMA. So those are the two time frames that I'm watching closely. because the trend line and the 200 are close. That's why it's going to give us our fast, it's going to give us the most amount of data that we can get. I say the best. So everybody, I love you. I thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for all your support, love. I appreciate you all. And remember, the secret to success is getting started.